Hello, Hugh. Hello, Hugh. Are you there? Um, um, okay. Still, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm talking right now. Can you hear me? Okay. Hello, Hugh.
Each other talking.
Yeah, that's very odd. I haven't had this problem before.
Well, my first attempt here said Zoom said that my computer browser was not compatible with Zoom, so I switched over to Chrome quickly and tried to get that going, and that may have had something to do with it, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't think it did, but yes, it is an unusual problem.
Is your account hughpointer@yahoo.com?
Yes.
See, I've emailed you that invitation several times.
Yes, I got it only once.
Okay. Do you have it now?
Yeah.
So you can. Oh no. I'm talking about the invitation for you to be a contact. Put you in my address book on Zoom.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Let me look quickly at my devices.
I sent it this morning, and I sent it again maybe half an hour ago.
Nope, I got nothing like that. Don't have it in mail.
Is it not in your junk mail?
I haven't looked. I'll look there next. Hold on. Nope, there either.
That is, that is so bizarre. I've invited several people to be in contact with me, and they've all gotten it. And
Yeah.
and
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just the poor old man that can't find the right fingers and the right keys.
can you go to your contact? Do you have the desktop app for Zoom?
I don't think I do. No, I'm on a desktop right now.
Okay, there's an app.
Yeah.
That it puts a little a Zoom icon in your toolbar at the bottom, and it has that's where I start all my meetings and everything.
Okay. Well, well, that might be the problem. I do have the App Store up, and I see an app called Just Join for Zoom meetings.
I'm not sure that's it. It's zoom.us.
I don't know. I don't see those words anywhere. Wait a minute. There is Zoom for Safari. Zoom Lite. It says background. This one sounds probably pretty good. Let me try it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm okay. This is what I want. Oh, I know. Trying to do this and talk to you is a little tough on me. I don't know what's happening. I've clicked the install button, but nothing seems to be going on here. Usually we get a progress wheel.
Right.
I don't have that. Well, do you want to just carry on now and see what we can do, or are you disabled taking history notes, or what's going on?
Well, I just thought that having these recorded on Zoom would be the best way by far to document everything and to have it available.
Yes, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're right.
And
No doubt about it.
I hate to do a whole bunch of work and then not have it in the recordings. I actually am recording this now.
Okay.
But we don't have, I mean, the audio, I may be able to record from my phone since I mean, it would be so much better if this just worked.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
We can, well, I tell you what, why don't we just consider this a trial, and I'll go through and back up the white side.
Okay.
So,
well, don't wait on you to receive the backup.
Okay.
Why don't you initiate the backup? You can even do it right now.
All right.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to share my screen.
Oh,
so that you can see what I'm doing. And I think, and then we can just use this as sort of a test for what the whole Zoom recording looks like. I assume that it will record my share screen and everything, so it all makes sense, but I have to start Google Chrome first. So
Google Chrome, okay.
So I will start that first. And then, yeah, it's really weird that you haven't gotten my invitations through.
I did get the one.
Well,
the email invitation.
Yeah, I just emailed that from my email address, but there's in the desktop app for Zoom, you have a contact list and you can invite people from that. And then, then when they are your contact, what I can do to start the Zoom meeting is I just start the meeting, and then I I go to my participant list, and I say I want to invite Hugh. And when I do that, you get a pop-up on your computer that says, I'm inviting you to join the Zoom meeting. Click here to join. And so
Yeah.
you don't have to have email or anything. We just have to have an agreed upon time, and all of a sudden you'll get a pop-up and you'll just click that and we'll be off and running.
Yeah, the email I got said, Tommy is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting, gives me the time, and then it says a link for joining and a meeting ID and a passcode.
Right.
I was never prompted to enter an ID or a passcode.
Right. That was just an email I sent you. That didn't come from Zoom.
Yeah, I know that. It's from you.
So,
and I clicked on the link though.
Right.
Expect that's
so I mean that works, but it will just be more quicker and more convenient if we have that other working.
Oh yes.
So
yeah.
Let me see what's going on with my share screen. I want to get Safari App Store. There it is, Google Chrome. Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, I see it.
You should see Google.
I do.
Okay, so this is how I envision this working. Is I'll say, well, I'm going to here.com, log in, and I'm on the Google.
Yeah.
I'm on Google Chrome. So,
right.
I can just talk, how and say whatever we want. So I'll click on, and then later on, when I try to tell somebody about how this all works, I'll say, let's just watch this video together. And
right.
So now I'm going to log into Pair. Okay, now if I remember right, you told me go to the Files menu, and the two that you use mostly, almost all the time, are Home and Web.
Yes, Web is the most used.
Okay, and the Web you use about 90% of the time, and Home about 10% of the time.
Right.
The other ones you hardly ever use.
No, I don't use them.
So I'm going to remember that it's 10 and 90. And so I'm going to make my first stab that I should go to Web. And what we're doing is I'm going to back up the white site.
Right.
So if I go to this one, what you told me yesterday is that you've got the white site are these three: OSI _ version 1, version 2, and version 3.
Right.
And the current one is version 2.
Right.
So tell me about version 1 and version 3. What are those?
Version 1 is the one we started in 03.
Okay.
Version 2 is the one we started in, I guess, 2016. And version 3, you haven't asked me to do that yet, but hell, I'm nearly through anyway. Just kidding.
Okay. Well, version 3 says has August 3rd, 2014. So is that?
No, ignore that. You don't want version 3. You want version 2.
What is version 3? Anything?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to go to version 2, and I'm going to click on it. And that's going to bring up, I sort of remember this screen. So what I want to do is I want to go to backups, I think.
No, not from here.
Not from here. Okay, let me see if I can remember.
Okay, let me just remind you that when we got here yesterday,
okay,
I said that this is a list of all of the files in the white site.
Okay, now see, remember yesterday I was telling you that the Google Chrome was taking up my entire screen. So I couldn't see this little bar over here on the right. And so I couldn't sort of see the magnitude of it with that thing scrolling down. Okay, so you said, so now I'm okay. So you said, okay, so this is not what I want.
Well, let me give you a little information since we're here.
Okay.
Scroll down, please.
So do I go to backup?
No.
Okay.
Just scroll down, please.
Okay.
Keep going. Okay, stop here. Stop. Okay, good. You see a lot of the files are named CX dash.
Yes. Right.
Okay, generally speaking, two things always apply here. The first is the preliminary numbers, letters rather. CX stands for client,
Okay.
which we're now calling sponsor, but I did not change the file names.
Okay.
The numbers, generally speaking, have to do with how deeply into all this you are with clients. So the bigger the numbers, often the more less popular, I should say, the clients are. Let's scroll down some more, please. More.
Okay.
Okay, stop here.
All right.
Okay, scroll back up, please.
More.
Hold it right here. Okay, I'm having trouble with my eyes. Go ahead and scroll back up or go down. Excuse me, go down. I'll keep a closer look.
Okay, we've got FY.
Whoa, right there, please. Okay, this is the dashboard, the FY055. Right
Okay.
there.
All right. That's the
That's
dashboard for each
dashboard.
person. Okay.
Member dashboard.
Okay. FY5 for find yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the client's dashboard is CX-055. So let's go back and find that. It's right there.
Right there.
Right there. Okay. And the owner's is OW-055.
That would be right here.
Yeah. Okay. So the O's are owners and C's are clients and M's are members.
M's are members. That would be.
No. Yes.
Right.
MX.
Okay. So so why was the dashboard FY? Why wasn't it M something? MX.
Well, it could have been, but find yourself is what I made it.
Okay.
Could have been. And there's a lot of this that happened late at night or whatever,
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now, so most of the files you'll be updating are probably owner or client or member files.
Okay.
So one of the questions we had was, or rather, I mentioned yesterday or whenever we were together that you might want to add links in the facilitator dashboard.
Right.
Okay, so that would be a CX program, and we can't tell from pair here which program it is. We just can't tell. So if you're curious about that, and I like for you to be curious,
Okay.
let's learn how to find out which file is the facilitator dashboard. We'll do that later.
Okay. Okay.
All right, now let's go back to the far left and home, ladies. Okay, we'll scroll down.
There's the backup.
There's your backups.
Okay, I'm going to click that.
Okay, you see two of them. One of them is old. Right.
Okay, so this one.
That one's old. We can leave it there. You're paying for the disk space, but that's probably negligible. But leave it there. So when you want to come and get one, that would be how you do it.
Okay. So if I wanted to make a new backup, which is it going to be the same as this one on August 23rd?
I don't know what you mean by that.
It won't be the same file.
Yeah.
the same
Oh, right,
size.
of course, it won't be the same file.
Okay. So this is not the most, is this the most current backup?
No, that's what we're going to get right now.
Okay. So I'm going to click select.
Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I've got to do a little learning. So let's go. I'm moving my cursor around like I can take you back.
Okay.
Now let's go to the web on the left.
Okay.
Okay, now let's look for OSI V2. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, right there. Okay, click. Oh, you click over here. Excuse me. I wish I had your cursor. So we are in. Okay, we're in OSI V2. Well, let's go back to where you were. I didn't want you to click that.
Okay. Is there a good way to go back? Can I use my back button?
Just the browser back button.
Okay.
That's all I can think. Yeah. Now let's go down to OSI. Don't click anything.
Okay.
There should be a button here, but there's not. Hold on.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Well, what you could do while we're doing this, I think what I'm doing is I'm recording you and me and then my screen. So that doesn't mean that you can't be on Chrome yourself on your computer and we can both be doing the same thing. We're just recording mine. So if you're more comfortable with actually having your screen up and doing that, you can.
Let me do both. I'll do you and this other. So what I'm doing now is trying to remember what we did to get the download.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I had forgotten. Now on your Chrome vision of pair, if you're in the OSI-V2,
right.
Okay, at the very top, there's a button called Back Up. Right?
Should I click that?
No, wait. No, not now.
Okay.
But what I hoped I would communicate is that we need to get you into the OSI V2 folder. There, now. Okay, now double click it. Okay, now at the top of the OSI V2, if you look at the very, very top, you can see it, and in bolded it says OSI V2. Okay, there's the backup. You got it.
There's the title of this directory.
Yes, that's the one you want to go to backup.
Okay, so now I click backup.
Yeah, and then we can get on to other things.
Okay, and so when I do that, it's going to
Back
use.
it up. There's what you need to remember.
Okay, it's backing up OSV2, and
Yeah.
storage directory is here.
And that's home, by the way.
Okay, so if I wanted to find this, I would go to the home button
Correct.
later. Okay, so I'm going to back up the selected directory.
Right.
Okay.
So continue is good. Okay, now we're going to be grinding away here for a while.
Okay.
And so we've got, at this point, we could follow our agenda and look at your downloaded binder directory.
At my
Yeah, on your
my
computer, on your hard disk, you have a directory where the download went yesterday.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop sharing this. Do I need to? You don't need to see
You don't need
this.
to do that. You could. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you want to see, okay, let me open it up and okay, I'm gonna go to Finder, and we're gonna go to
Sites.
we're gonna go to,
Sites.
okay, so, oh, okay, so I just want to go to, okay, let me, okay, so now let me share this folder. New share. So I'm going to share. Okay, so this is my sites folder.
Okay, good. I'm going to need to see that.
Do you see it?
Yes, I do. So where you got white.
Right.
Okay, and this is the sites folder, you said?
This is the one on my computer.
Okay, so where does white live?
It lives currently inside this folder called OS Exit Strategy, which exists on my desktop.
Okay, so well, the reason I'm asking is because I would like for you to have all of your site. There's the sites folder right there.
Right.
I'd like for everything that you're doing with me to be there. Okay,
Yes,
it was.
it
Okay,
is.
got it.
It is.
So let's double or click to white and let's open it.
Let me just show you what I put here. I called Legacy Project, and I put all the files that you sent me.
That's not enough.
No, not yet. And then I put in here, this is where I'm going to put all the Zoom recordings.
Okay, great stuff.
And then I just created, as an example, we have this site, and so I created that one, but there are more sites. But anyway, I've got red, and
let's
white.
do red today.
So we're going to do red?
Yeah, because that's the one that's finished.
Yes.
Okay, now, right here is a zip file.
Right. This is the backup that.
Right. Now, the zip file itself is a copy of a folder. Okay. Which is good. So all this stuff will stay in that folder. It won't go and get scattered out anywhere.
Okay.
Let's double click and open that zip.
Okay. So you still see this window?
Yes, I do see it.
Okay. You see this where it says expanding?
I don't see that.
Okay.
Let me move your little picture.
Well, I think I'm not sharing that particular screen. So it says expanding that folder. And it looks like it's going to take maybe 45 seconds or so to.
Yeah, that's good. Your computer, by the way, is showing its age.
Well, I had some real problems this morning with it. I tried to upgrade to Catalina, and it told me it did it. Then it froze up, and I came back on, and it didn't do it. And then I read the reviews of Catalina. Half of them said it was terrible. Half of them said it was great.
Yeah.
And then my computer got really slow for some. I don't know if it's coincidence or whatever or what.
Yeah.
But it's been slow. I get the rainbow wheel often.
Yeah.
And so
you get that in Safari, don't you?
Oh, I get it in everything. I get it in mail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I get it. Yeah, sometimes my mail will sit there for a couple of minutes and not be current, and then all of a sudden after 2 or 3 minutes, it'll all come in.
Well, look, doesn't your resume paint a picture of you that you're an online entrepreneur?
That's true.
Well, you need to shave your beard and get a newer computer.
How about if I just get a newer computer? I think this iMac is about 3 years old. 3 or 4, maybe.
It's an iMac.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I've got. Yours is newer than mine. Mine is probably 4 or 5 years old. I thought you were on an Air.
I do have a MacBook Air, but I'm not
Okay.
not
All
using
right.
it now.
Well, you could get, do you have Apple Care?
No.
Okay, well, that was a mistake. It's about $107 or something, and I use it all the time. You just call them up and say, look, I've got this problem. They don't ask you for anything. They just help.
Okay.
And they've done wonders from that. So
Well,
try that.
Actually, with this computer, I had this problem. And back when, I guess you can't take your computer back into the store anymore, but anyway, I took it back in. They couldn't figure it out, so we wiped it clean and restored just the data to make sure that I wasn't restoring. I wasn't restoring something that's making it not work well, and it still doesn't work well.
Wow.
And so it almost, it makes you, it reminds me of a Windows computer. It works.
Oh, no.
Works so terrible. I know.
Look, get your pencil out, write down this Apple Care phone number.
Okay.
800-275-2273.
Okay.
They always, answer and say, what can we do for you? Well, they'll ask you what your problem is.
Okay.
And you could say that your computer has slowed down.
Well, I'm almost thinking about just buying a new computer
Well, it would be great.
and just saving myself all that grief of trying to fix this one. But
well, if you give it to your son or your daughter, you want to clean it up first.
Right. Well, I'm about 2/3 of the way through unpacking this zip folder.
Yeah. You've got some slowness going there. I could click on it from here and let my computer open it for you. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I did check my internet speed. I've got about 40 megabytes download and about 12 megabytes upload.
Okay, 40. Let me check mine right quick. Hold on. Okay, I have over 100 megabytes. Let's see. 128 megabytes download.
Wow.
And 82 megabytes upload. So, and I've got an old computer, but then again, I'm in a new house with fiber optic wiring.
I get that.
Okay. Well, what you could do, if you want to be a smart guy that's kind of a rascal, you could get a new computer from Apple, pay for it, bring it home, run the speed test on it, and see if it really improves. And if it does, then the problem is your computer. But if it doesn't, the problem is your wiring or your service.
I think it's the service. I have AT&T, and I think they didn't have fiber optic cable in this building.
Yeah.
So now they.
Well, you could talk to AT&T or something. Your building is old. I know that for sure because I used to live across the street from it.
Well, and okay, now it says it's still expanding, but the bar is filled up with blue, so it should be about 3.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me just explain what we're going to see. We will see a finder looking.
There you go.
Here it is. Okay. Up top is your unpacked stuff. So open that, please.
And this one down here is the original.
Zip.
Original.
It's the zip, which you don't need until you need it.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's the original file that I just opened.
That's correct. That's from there. Okay, so open the one up top. There we go. Well, I'll have to tell you, Tommy, I love you, but I hate the way you have Finder.
You hate the way what?
I hate the way you look at Finder. All mine is lists.
You want me to do that?
Right there. Do that, please, just for me, to make me happy. There, now I'm happy.
Okay.
Okay, now I need to say something that's worth listening to. Okay. Are you up at the very top?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You see on the top part, you see names, underscore APP, underscore charts, underscore DB, all that. You see those?
No.
Okay. The upper left corner of your Finder, all the files are listed beginning with folders, right?
Right.
Okay, that's a folder. See the name?
.app.
Right, underscore.
Or underscore.
APP.
Right.
Okay, now I want to explain this because it may look screwy, but damn it, it is not screwy at all.
Okay.
The underscore is there because I want all these folders to be at the top of Finder.
Got it.
Okay, and the only way to get them up there
Okay.
is to put some little symbol in.
Got it. I understand that.
Great.
Right.
All right, now let's move down to about the sixth one, CSS.
This one?
That's your style sheets. Let's open that. Okay. Now, there are some useless files here, and then there are some always in use files. If you see osi.css, let's open that.
This one? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
osi.css.
Okay, I double clicked on it.
It'll open, I hope. I know what the problem is.
There it is. It's bringing up BB Edit.
Yes, but yes, that's exactly what you want. Now, on my computer, if I right click rather that, BB Edit would be a potential one for opening it.
Okay.
So you got this file in BB Edit?
It's trying to open right now. I may have to share a different screen with you for you to see it though.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
This is the first time I've opened BB Edit, so I don't know. I don't know
well,
what's going to happen.
maybe this isn't the best time.
Okay, do you see that?
Let me look.
Let me do a new share.
Okay, I don't see that.
I'm going to share.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm clicking on share.
I see it now.
Okay.
I see BB Edit.
Now it's got me a little pop-up here. It says, thank you for using BB Edit. It'll enter free mode in 28 days.
Right.
And if you already have a license code, do this. Use free hours. Some of the advanced features will no longer be available if I have it in free mode. Do I need to buy a license?
You want to pay. This is one of the best.
Okay, so I can do that later, right?
You can do that later.
So I can
Let's just look at what we've got in the body of BB Edit here.
Oh, okay.
Start looking at the top. You see body.
Yes.
Well below that, you see body, heading, container. Okay.
Yes.
These are ways of changing and controlling how things look on the screen.
Okay.
Now scroll down, please. And a little more, more, please. More. keep going. Okay. Stop about here. We'll just stop here. Right. Now, this is the first computer language that you and I have talked about, but it's probably not one you're going to want to do much with. All of these symbols and codes control the way OSI 2 looks.
Okay.
And generally, you don't need to mess with that, right?
All right.
It looks okay.
Okay, these are the style sheets. So this is.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
So it looks okay. But if you needed to change the way something looked, then you would come here. Let me tell you something. Okay.
Okay.
Where your cursor is right now.
Right here.
Look
Okay.
yeah. Go up 2 lines. Okay, stop there. Okay, now look, that says division about subscriptions on the far right of that line, right?
Right.
Okay, the dot means it's a class. So when I programmed the subscriptions, I gave it a class. It said about subscriptions.
Okay.
So if, for example, you wanted to change the way that looks, you'd have to first go to the source code and find out what the class name is, then come back here. So generally, it's a laborious thing to do.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I'll tell you what, let's go to another. You can close this one and BBEdit, and we'll open a different file, okay? Just go, no, I don't think that was right.
Okay.
All we wanted to do was open a different file.
Okay. So let me,
You need Finder again.
okay, I have it open. I have to share my screen with Finder again. So let's see where it is.
Okay, now let's go back one. We want to get out of the screen we're on and go back. There you go. Okay. Now go down. Okay. What I'm looking for, away from our screen together, is the name of the facilitator dashboard.
Okay.
You're not seeing it, but
I think you said that was. I think you said it was CX.
Yeah, and I can give you the exact name now. Let's look for one called CX dash 425. We're going to open that right there. And BBEdit, you could right click here if you wanted to. Now open with.
I think if I just double click on it, it brings up BBEdit.
There it is. Click on that now.
Is the default.
Right, now
Okay.
this is a.
I'm going to have to do a new share. I got to share this new screen with you.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you are, because there's a lot to say here. It's all important.
Okay, you got it?
I got it. You looking?
I am.
Okay, don't move. Let's go back to the top. Okay. Now, every line here is important for you to learn.
Okay.
And a lot of it you don't need to know about, but you should still know about it. Okay, the very top line says this is a PHP program. Very top line. Right?
The
very top line.
Yeah.
Okay, but below that, I have set up some information for you to have when I die.
Okay.
All right. The script name is cx425.php, and then to the right of that it says the facilitator dashboard. right?
I see it. Okay, that's the second line. Okay.
All right, so that's informative to you. And I've given it a title, and I call it facilitator.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Okay, now this gray stuff that your cursor is on are comments or notes to me or whatever. So it's the programmer garbage. But if you wanted to leave yourself a note next time you open this, you would go between the slash star and the star slash lines. So between line 4 and line 13, you can enter notes to yourself.
Okay, so
Right. You wanted to make a note. Tommy was here today or something, John.
okay, so lines 2 and 3 are actual programming.
No.
No.
Well, yes, in a sense, they are.
So wait. So 4.
Yeah, you just did something that's important, by the way. You double clicked on line 4. Do it again.
Well, actually,
You see what happens? It closed that.
right.
Then it opened it. Now close it again. Okay, that's an important feature of BB Edit. It gets stuff out of your way.
Wow. That got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you did, right? See those little carrots on the far left column?
The far left.
Right,
Yeah.
where your cursor is right now is the left column. That's a carrot, so click it. Okay, you closed all that, right?
Right.
So you went from 1 to 50.
Right. Right.
Okay, I do that all the time just to keep it out of my way so I don't have to think about it.
Okay. Okay.
So this is, I'm not going to go into much more, but I now want to change the name or what the user sees when this page opens. Let's say you decided to not call this a facilitator dashboard.
Okay.
Let's say you wanted to call it Money Grubber Dashboard.
Okay.
Let's scroll down and find how to do that. Just scroll down. Down. Okay. Keep going. Okay, well, right about here. Right. Let's go up top. Just a little bit up, please. Okay, keep going up. You see some more comments there, by the way?
I do. I see
Okay,
that.
that's good. The comments are there, and generally that is the old code, and we needed to make an update, so that's why it's there. But scroll on up some more.
Okay.
Okay, hold on here. Let's see if I can find this. Keep going. Well, we're not finding. Stop, please. Let me get into my version of this.
Let me ask you, it's not here in line 3?
No, it's not. You'll see it in the middle of the code.
It'll
Okay,
say,
so all right, here's the deal. Stop. Now I want you to do Command F for find.
okay,
Why don't I see the little thingy there?
find facilitator dashboard.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't see this because it's Zoom just shares one window and it opened up a new window that only I can see.
Got it. All right.
So, okay, so I do next. First.
Okay, good. Stop here.
Okay.
You found facilitator dashboard, right?
I guess I did. Oh, there it is.
I see it
Yes.
highlighted.
Yes.
There it is, right there.
Okay.
That's where you would change the name.
Okay. Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, generally you don't need to know anything except what you want to change. So if you
Right.
can do Command F in this complicated program,
Right. Okay.
that will take you to what you want to change. Right.
Excellent.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's a very good rule. A very good rule.
Okay.
Now, the next thing, let's see, is to add, we were going to add a line to give the facilitator some other document to click on.
Right.
Okay. So what was that last, the one that, was it Mike that gave us that last one? I've forgotten the guy's name. Anyway.
Mike Horton? You say
No,
Mike?
the guy in Canada.
Brad Katowicz?
No.
Oh, Jerry Mings.
Jerry, thank you,
Yeah.
Jerry. He just did something, and let's say that's where we want to look.
Okay.
And it's called, let's see. What is it called? I'm looking at another screen, not at you.
Okay. Oh, Jerry. Jerry gave us a link to the facilitator playbook.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me see if I can find the page that I'm on, or that this is all on. Let me just go there right quick. And I'll come back to you and look at your screen.
Okay.
So what you would do before all this mess is you would go to the facilitator dashboard and write down the location of what it is you wanted to change. You'd write it down. So when you got into BB Edit, it would be a lot easier. So what we're looking for, I just found out, is called Zoom Seminar. So do a Command F, Zoom Seminar.
I think that was a heading.
Yes.
A new heading.
Right. Find it? Oh, I know why you're not finding it.
No. Okay.
You're on the red side. We did not update the red side with this, so that's okay. Let me find something else, and let me find one. Right. Look for thank you. Capital T, capital U. Thank you.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes. Do you see my screen?
I do, but I don't see thank you.
I clicked on next and it brought up, so it's got line 2, is that 229 at the very top? I don't know where it's,
Well, scroll around, try to do next on your Command 5. There, stop there.
Okay, there it is. Line 245.
Okay. That's a link. You see the little slash A at the end of thank you?
Right.
That's an anchor link. So scroll to the left, please. Okay. So this is the area, and let's say we wanted to add a new PDF.
Okay.
Right? Okay. We would look to the LIs because they have all of the names that people could click on. So look at the LIs on the left. We got an LI spam or span, LI span, LI span.
Right.
Right?
got it. See it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we would copy one of those. We would do that, and then we would just, so try copying one now.
You want me to copy one of these lines?
Yes, LI and the span.
So just Command C.
Yeah, after you highlight it.
Okay, it's highlighted, right?
Let me make a suggestion.
Okay.
Position your cursor at the end of a /li line, so it's far right. Right there. Now, scroll to the right and then go up one line. Scroll to the right. Scroll to the left.
Oh,
Yeah. Now scroll left and go up one line. Go up one line. You
okay.
didn't go up one
I know.
line. Okay.
I'm going back.
I go up now. You've got it all.
I've got those.
The LI and the span.
Okay.
You got it.
Right.
So now don't do this, but in the real world, if you wanted to add something in this part of your screen, you just copy something that already works.
Right.
You wouldn't type it all in. Don't
Right.
ever type it all in again.
Absolutely. I understand that.
Okay, good.
So
this is the way you would do it. And you would do let's just go ahead. We won't save it. But let's do a Command C here.
all right.
Okay. Got it?
Yep.
Now scroll right there where your cursor is. Put your cursor on that LI right in front of it. Right there. Okay. Now push Command V. Okay, we got it there, right? No, we didn't. We just got the span part. So something's wrong. So do Command Z, please.
Is that okay? That's undo
Yeah,
paste.
there you go. Okay. Now do this for me. Get in front of one of the LIs. Put your cursor right in front of it. Right, no. Your cursor, no.
You made a copy
Your
of that?
cursor needs to be right in front of that LI. Right there. Okay. Now click Enter. Click Enter. Again. Okay, now you've got two blank lines.
Okay.
Okay, now right where you are, click Command V to paste. Okay, you got both lines. So you have just added another line, right?
Right.
And of course, if we look at it on the screen, it'll be identical to the line below.
Okay.
All right. So let's just for fun change the name of this link. So go to where the name of the link is on the far right. Keep going right. All right, there you are. And so let's change that name.
This is the name of the link.
Yeah, that's what the user sees right there.
So I could say
Goodbye or something. New link. Right, there you go. And just leave it like that. And then you've got your document, which you need to update. So it will say link to what? And it will say href. So let's go back to the left. Left, please.
okay, I'm waiting for my rainbow wheel to go away.
Oh my.
Can you see my rainbow wheel?
No, I don't see that.
Okay.
I hate those though. Lee nearly
Okay.
took her MacBook through the window one day.
Okay, so here we are.
There's where it is. See the href equal?
Well, I don't know where I'm looking at a
Right
huge,
there.
huge page here.
That's where you're looking. That's where your cursor was. Go down. Right there. Now look on the left side, you see href equal?
On the left side?
No. To the left of the line you're on, you will see href.
Yes, okay, right there.
Okay. That's the location of this reference. And you see the underscore library?
Yes.
Okay. So this new PDF is in the library for facilitators, right?
Okay.
You see that?
Got it.
Okay. Well, that's about as far as we need to go. The thing I would suggest you do is just play around with BB Edit.
Okay.
And you don't need to do it with a real program. But there is one other thing I want to do before we close today.
Okay.
You see, the line that's showing now says /library, or not slash, says _library/facilitate, right?
Yes.
I want to go find that. And it's not a BB Edit task.
Okay.
So what we need to do is get back in Finder. And you should close BB Edit by doing close without save. Okay?
So I'm going to click the red dot.
Yeah. And it'll probably ask you to save.
And I'll say
don't
don't save.
Very important. Okay. Now bring up Finder.
Okay. I've stopped sharing, so let me bring up, where's Finder? There it is.
Great. Okay. Here we are. Now what we're looking for is _library _facilitator. Okay, let's look for there it is now. Great. And look at facilitator right there, right?
Right.
So double click the line you're on. All right. Now let's scroll down. Stop there. Stop.
Okay. You're not seeing my rainbow wheel.
Well, stop what you're doing. We're fine where we are.
Okay. Here we go.
Stop right there. Now you can see that we're isolated in the library and we're isolated in the facilitator.
I see that. Yes. Okay. I recognize all these files. Yes.
Okay, great. So let's look at columns that we have here. We have name on the left, date modified, and size. Okay?
Okay.
You're jumping around.
Well, I clicked on name and it jumped. I didn't expect.
Don't do anything until I tell you.
Okay.
It's important. Let's go to the very top of this.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore in this.
Scroll high. You want to go high? No. Well, just scroll up. Oh, you jumped. Okay. Here we go. Scroll up, please.
That's it. I don't know which folder I'm in anymore.
That's up at the top. You will know. You need to be at the top.
I am at the top.
Okay, now we need to click on name because things have got out of order. All right, we're now look at the screen, don't move. We're in library facilitator, right?
Right.
Okay, stop. Let's say you were going to modify one of these PDFs and you do change policies, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's a policy PDF right there. And you, right where your cursor is, it says right above there.
Right there.
There, policies. Okay. Look at the date, modified.
January
13,
13th.
2015.
Right.
Very important to learn what dates are where. Now, so you will then check against your other records and see if June of 2015 was the version of this that you really want to change. And then you would change the PDF away from all this. And then you got two choices then. You got to change PDF. You need to get that changed PDF up to pair.com. Right?
Okay. Yep.
So it can be served.
Right.
That brings up another topic, which is the FTP topic.
Okay. I think
we're
that's.
getting burned out today.
I think that's enough for today because we're over an hour.
Yes, and we'll go over this briefly, but your assignment for some homework is to fool around with BBA.
Okay. All right. I can do that.
All right. So you can, and I strongly prefer the format for Finder you got right now.
Okay.
So I would say learn to use this when you're doing technical stuff.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So are we ready to close this out?
I think so. All right.
I've lost your video.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm seeing you and I'm hearing you.
I just clicked something that said, ask you to start your video.
I just started.
Okay. There you go. I see you again.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's, if you don't mind, let's say that 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock are targets for good times to meet.
Okay.
Because it seems like we're both busy doing too much in the morning.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock would be better.
Okay, we'll target 3 o'clock.
Target 3 o'clock, and so you want to target 3 o'clock tomorrow?
Let's see, tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, that sounds great. So I'm going to go look at this recording and see how it all came out, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, if you do get the recording, my suggestion, if you were a college student, would be to take notes on the recording as to what you did, how you did it, and then type those notes. This sounds terrible, but it'll really help you learn this stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Hugh.
You bet.
All right.
Bye.